What's going on, nerds? Today is Monday, and I have the day off. That's pretty gangster. That doesn't sound right. I shouldn't be saying gangster. But I have the day off. I'm going to go get it's called a back facial. Pretty sure that's what it's called. At my wife's esthetician school. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I decided I'm going to go dress like this. I'm trying to show all her classmates or her teachers and stuff that her husband isn't a bum. So I really want to go in sweats or like something comfy, which I'm sure I could easily. I'm sure most people do if they're going to go get a facial or something. They want to be comfortable. This is still comfy, and like since I have to get it on my back, it's easy just to take this off. So thought, why not? Let's do it. But I just wanted to give a quick little video of what I'm going to be doing because today, since I have the day off and I got some time, I'm going to be working on my website. So if you don't know about it, you should go check it out. thatdad.co. I'll show you right now. Hold on. My computer was dead, so I had to charge it up. See if you can see that. That dad. There's me. I think it's pretty dang cool. Let me know what you guys think. You guys should go check it out. I got a bunch of stuff on there. I got my merchandise. Granted, it does navigate you somewhere else because my website is not built to be an e-commerce site, and I did not want to build it to be one. So I have two different sites. I got this one that's like just the hub for everything that I do, and then I have thatdad.store, which has my merchandise that I sell. I'm sure if you guys have seen any of my past videos, like I've worn my T-shirts that I've made. A few of my buddies have bought them too, and that's about that. I'm not really trying to make that dad as a clothing brand, as a clothing line. I just think it's pretty cool, especially if you are a father and you want to rep and be like part of a community. I think it's great. But I also have my podcast, um, kind of similar to like the vlogs that I do, but they go more into like a specific topic. So like this one right here, my latest one is finding the balance, which is school, work, parenting, being a partner. I just talk about that. I talk about one of my biggest what is it? One of my biggest like impacts right now that's having the most amount of effect on my life is putting away my phone. So once my whole family's home, my spouse and my kids are all home. I know everyone that I need that I'm accountable for. They're all home. I turn off my phone. I put it on my nightstand in my room, and that's that. I don't touch it. That way I can focus on school. I can focus on the kids, my wife. So if the kids want to hang out or do something, they want to go jump on the trampoline out back. Hey, Dad, can we go jump on the trampoline with you? I can say yes. Or they want to go play in the room. I can say yes. Or they want me to watch a movie or something. You know what I mean. It's so much easier from being on my phone, just watching Instagram Reels or TikTok, and for them to come up and say, "Hey, can we do something?" Or my spouse asked me to clean up the dishes or go do X, Y, and Z to help around the house. I don't have that like drawback of like, or be like, please just leave me alone for right now. Let me be in my own headspace. which is not wrong. It's not bad, but it's not good when you're replacing your family quality time with your phone, right? No kid wants to go through that. Imagine you as a kid and you wanted your parents' attention and you always saw them scrolling on TikTok or something that's just very time consuming. So, anyways, that's enough of that. That's what I go into that. So, today, what I'm going to be working on is a post for this podcast because every episode that I do for the podcast, I create a separate post. So, like my website has all of the podcast episodes. You can just click play, you can click the episode, blah, blah, blah. But for each post, or for each episode, I'll do a like separate page, which will have the transcript on it, a quick summary. And I think it's pretty cool, but and also at the very end of it, it has a almost like a separate post. It's almost as if I hired someone and they're writing a post about it. And they're like that. If you don't want to listen to it, you could just easily read it. You could skim through it and get the gist of what is going on throughout my thing. And if any of you guys, have an online business or a blog, anything that you just want your word to be out there in the world, you know a thing called SEO. And I know this has nothing to do with being a dad. This is something completely far left field, but I want to be heard. I didn't create that dad just so it could just sit and do nothing. I don't put in this effort just so that it doesn't get recognized. I want to, create a following. I want to create a community. I want to relate with other people and hopefully for them to relate with me and be able to find some positivity out of it, maybe some answers. And so this is just another way for me to get found on Google. So for those that don't know, it's just keywords. So like I'm talking about being a dad, I'm talking about being a parent. And so it Google looks at it, it reads my stuff, and it picks out those keywords and it's just like, oh, he talks a lot about being a dad. So his page must be about being a dad. And so once you start looking up on Google how to be a dad or how to deal with tantrums, it could potentially and hopefully one day lead to my blog post, or it's not a blog no more, but my post. And so it was another way for me to get more words on my page and my post and create something that's beneficial to the viewer. That way, like I said, if you don't want to listen to it, you can read it. And it's a very short read. It just goes over like the main topics and then the subtopics of it. And that's that. Easy peasy. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I'm just going to create my separate posts. It should probably only take me 30 minutes, thanks to the beauties of AI. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to just post my latest episode, create that separate post, or not separate post, the little bottom post for the readers of it. And that'll be that. I'll come out with this episode on my YouTube. And I want to start putting my YouTube videos, like these vlogs for instance, on my website as well. So if you have any opinions, if anyone sees this, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Come out with this episode, and then I might come out with a podcast episode. I got a few hours before I have to be at my appointment for my wife, and that's that. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you. Please like, follow, subscribe, any of the above, whatever it is you want to do. I appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day. You're going to see the eclipse today. If you live in Texas or anywhere that's going to be falling in line with it, have fun. also, like, I've been seeing these posts of when the sun is over or the moon is covering the sun, they're saying to take off your glasses. Look up at the motherfucker. Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right to me. I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure I've also seen things that say do not take your glasses off, even if it's fully covered, because it still has that little, outline of the sun. You're still looking right at it, essentially. So I don't understand. I don't know what's right or wrong. All I know is it's supposed to be pretty cloudy today, so I don't even think we're gonna be able to see it. It's just gonna be dark out. But if I am to look at it, I don't even have glasses. I'm gonna use my phone. Last time there was like a partial eclipse a few months ago, and I just used my phone. It was so easy. You just zoomed in, and you can actually see like the moon covering the sun, all from your lens, instead of just like having to look up there like my eyes. But I'm no expert. I'm not a doctor, optometrist. But if it was my opinion, I would say it's probably safe not to take off your glasses. Leave them on. But what do I know? Have a blessed day. Like I said, like, follow, whatever it is you want to do. And I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. Peace.